What's cracking with your snacking snacker stars? It's me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon from the sAs, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you once again for another edition of PizzaNight, ladies and gentlemen. Papa John's is recycling and rehashing the same old, but with a different protein on it. What does that mean? I don't know. We'll find out right after this on PizzaNight, guys. You are looking live at Papa John's Pizza in the Fox Chase Shopping Center here in Alexandria, and you'll notice that there's quite a few empty spots here at Fox Chase all of a sudden, and one of those is the slot formerly occupied by Pie 360, one of those build-your-own pizza joints that I reviewed in November of last year. Well, they're already gone, guys. I didn't give them a great review, and I hope I'm not responsible for their demise, but I do know one thing. Papa John's is recycling an old gimmick, and I am here to check out a new version of an old gimmick. Will it be any good? We'll find out tonight on Pizza Night. Never fear, Pizza Night is here. Grab yourself a can of beer for Friday night, September 29th, the last Friday in September 2017. And ladies and gentlemen, I have returned to Papa John's rather quickly. I think I was just there about 3 weeks ago or something like that, maybe a month, to try out the El Perón pizza, which you see is still being advertised on this pizza box, but they have just brought back out their Philly cheesesteak pizza. Well, that's just a rehash, so they've decided to also at the same time bring out something called the Chicken Bacon Philly pizza, and that is a head scratcher to me. Let's go ahead and open up the box. Take a look at this bad boy. You can get it a couple of different ways. You can get a large for $11, 14 inches on the regular crust, or you can get the pan pizza, which is a 12-inch for $11 as well. I went ahead and got the pan pizza because I've had it twice before from two other locations. They haven't gotten it right as a pan pizza, and I'd really like to see them get it right this time. Not with the chicken, that is, just the pan pizza in general. Now, what this has, and what makes it a chicken Philly, I have no idea, but it's got grilled chicken, not sliced or shaved chicken. So there's your first strike right there. It's got regular mozzarella cheese, or cheese made with mozzarella, as they say. The sauce is a creamy garlic sauce. What Philly sandwiches have creamy garlic sauce on them? I don't know. You also generally get saddled with green peppers. I 86 those. And onions, I have them on half of this pizza in case they don't taste good. And also cheddar cheese as well. So I don't get where the cheddar cheese comes from. I don't get where the grilled chicken comes from versus shaved or sliced. I'm not really sure how this is a Philly in any way, shape, or form, guys. But maybe it tastes good. It's got bacon on it too, by the way. That's why it's called Chicken Bacon Philly, I guess. Alright, guys. Let me go ahead and see if I can't grab a 420 slice out of here for you. Here we go. Tiny little 420 slice there. Nice and thick pan look to it. A little bit thicker than the other ones that I have reviewed previously, I think. And that could be a plus. Alright, guys. Dusty says it's time for us to go, so I'll be right back right after this and to continue the show. Alright, gang, I am back with Papa John's brand new Chicken Bacon Philly pizza, and I'm really hungry, but you know, if you've been watching Pizza Night for a long time, that I've got something of a checkered past with chicken on pizza. Sometimes I get a little bit ill when I eat it, and I just don't know why. Maybe it's the conditions it's been kept in. I really don't know. And I'm also disappointed that they didn't get a different kind of chicken for this. Like, they didn't go out and find some kind of really good sliced or shaved seasoned chicken for this. They're just using their same old grilled chicken. Alright, guys, let me go ahead and pick this thing up, show it to you next to my noggin the way I always do. I got a slightly larger slice than that 420 slice there. Show it to you there. Pretty decent size there. This is only a 12-inch pizza. I guess they figure with all this dough you don't need much more than that. There's the side again. The side is starting to become a bit translucent. I think that the butter or whatever it is that they coat the crust in is sort of starting to soak through, or maybe it's that creamy garlic sauce, which I don't really smell on this unless I go real close, and it kind of resembles a little bit of garlic bread. You know, where's the Cheese Whiz? Where's the provolone? Things that you find on a Philly cheesesteak, right? Even if it's a chicken cheesesteak, you would generally find the same things that you would find on a Philly, right? I don't get it, but I'm going to eat it. Alright guys, now I can't complain really about the overall flavor of this pizza. It's not bad, it really isn't. It tastes pretty good, but again, I don't think it's quote-unquote chicken Philly. Now, of course, one thing that I've discussed previously about Papa John's that I don't like is that they put some of their toppings under the cheese, including onions. I only got onions on half of this pizza for various reasons, and you know, I can't really tell which has which unless I peel away some of the cheese. So that's kind of a, you know, disturbing thing right there, because you have to stick your fingers all up in the pizza. But anyway, the flavor is good but mild, very bland overall. This is kind of a comfort food kind of pizza. I would rename this, however, like the Chicken Club pizza or something like that. Definitely not, you know, chicken Philly. The cheeses taste pretty good. The cheddar on top is kind of dried out and aged a bit, I would say. And I ordered this, you know, in advance to be ready about an hour later. And I don't know if they got this thing ready and it sat around for a little while, and that's why it's kind of dry on the top. I know sometimes some cheddars can be a bit drier than other cheeses, but it provides a decent cheddar flavor, almost similar to like a Cheez-It or something like that. The mozzarella is just what it is. Let's build it from the bottom to the top while we're at it. This is the best of the 3 pan pizzas I've had from Papa John's so far, but I still don't like this as a concept for them. They don't make it buttery enough. It's just not noticeably different enough in flavor to really, you know, merit being on the menu, in my opinion. It's just a fluffier crust is what you get, and you don't get that back end of the crust that's usually pretty large on a regular crust Papa John's pizza. It tastes good, but just not anything impressive on that end. The creamy garlic sauce, to me, is almost non-existent. I don't know where the dog is that's barking, but thank you very much. The creamy garlic sauce is just kind of mild, and you taste a little tiny bit of garlic on the back end, and I guess it lubricates the pizza just a little bit, so it does its job in that aspect. Those cheeses, like I was saying, are pretty good, but they're nothing special, nothing all that great. So you can just sort of move along in that aspect. It's okay. They don't stretch, though. You know I like stretchy cheese on my pizza, so that bugs me. The bacon is decent tasting, but not great. And certainly not a ton of bacon on here. You got to kind of bite through the slices a few times to really get to it. The chicken is sparse and kind of dry. So with all that being said, the pros are that the overall flavor is decent and the pan pizza is nice and fluffy. There's a lot of cons to go behind that. But I'm going to go ahead and give this a decent rating, but I'm not going to recommend it. For $11, you can find yourself a better pizza elsewhere. I'm giving this a half of a thumb up today on PizzaNight. Also going to be using the garlic sauce that they give you. And I might even employ the tactic of taking a bite of pizza, taking a bite of pepperoncini, you know, that kind of thing. That's kind of fun, too. That's one thing that you still get from Papa John's after all these years. Alright, guys, thanks for watching PizzaNight this week. It's been a great week. Hope you checked out all our videos, including the one just earlier this week from Munch Pack, where we unboxed and reviewed a bunch of stuff from Munch Pack. That was kind of fun. Got a lot of other stuff coming up, including a big snack briefs this weekend. And I believe, I don't know, is there a breakfast lifestyle this weekend? You will find out when I find out, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, check us out on all the social medias, including Facebook and all those. Join Facebook by clicking on the link down below. You can join our group with hundreds of the coolest people in the world in our group, and you should be too. Why aren't you? Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Brandon Reich SAS. When you do that, make sure you use that handy hashtag SnackSociety all day, every day. That way you know what I'm eating, and I know what you're eating too. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And in the meantime, in between time, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.